The Israel Defense Forces carried out a series of strikes in Syria late Wednesday. According to military statements, the IDF targeted military assets that remained at the Syrian bases in Hama and T4, as well as additional military infrastructure in the Damascus area. Among the targets were the Scientific Research Center in the Barzeh neighborhood of Damascus, the Tier 4 airbase near Homs, and the military airport in Hama. The strikes are part of Israel's broader effort to dismantle strategic infrastructure and weapons stockpiles left behind by Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's military. And on the southern front in Gaza, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced last night that Israel is taking control of what it called the Morag Axis. In a recorded video message, the Prime Minister said Israel is slicing through the Gaza Strip and steadily increasing pressure, step by step, to force Hamas to return Israeli hostages. He added that the more Hamas refuses to release them, the more pressure Israel will apply. Netanyahu described the Morag Axis as a second Philadelphia corridor, referring to a narrow strip of land along the Egypt-Gaza border, and he emphasized its strategic importance. Israel recently intensified its ground offensive in Gaza after ceasefire and hostage negotiations were stalled. Officials said large areas of the enclave would be seized and incorporated into Israeli security zones. Meanwhile, sirens sounded once again in communities near the Gaza border late Wednesday. According to the IDF, 2 projectiles were fired from northern Gaza and crossed into Israeli territory, but were intercepted by the Air Force. Magen David Adom reported no injuries except for one young man who was hurt while running to a shelter. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is expected to meet today with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban. Netanyahu arrived in Hungary on Thursday for a 4-day visit, despite an arrest warrant issued against him by the International Criminal Court over alleged war crimes in Gaza. Hungary, a founding member of the ICC, is technically required to arrest and surrender individuals subject to ICC warrants. However, Orban made it clear when he extended the invitation that Hungary would not enforce the ruling. This marks Netanyahu's second trip abroad since the ICC issued arrest warrants last year, both for him and former Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. The Senate Foreign Relations Committee has advanced former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee's nomination to serve as the next U.S. ambassador to Israel. During Wednesday's vote, all Republican members supported the nomination, while Democrats opposed it. Huckabee's nomination now moves to the full Senate, though a vote has not yet been scheduled. While it was widely expected that the nomination would advance with Republican backing, the confirmation process was delayed amid opposition from liberal Jewish groups and Democratic lawmakers. Huckabee's nomination hearing was held on March 25.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.